Well, I am woke now, and I can prove it.
Okay.
Here you go. I love illegal immigrants.
It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Good evening, my beautiful people. You know what time it is. It's your boy again, Shady, the one and only. Today, guys, we are back to check out some more Ricky Gervais offensive jokes. You know, once I see Ricky Gervais, yeah, my heart skips a bit because, like, when he's been normal, he's been a bit offensive. Like, he's very blunt. But this one says he's offensive jokes. So, guys, be ready for this, okay? If you're not ready for this, guys, okay, if you take things too personal, I think it's time for you to say goodbye. Okay, skip to the next video. No, really, if you take things too personally, I think it's time to skip this video, go to the next one. All right, because Ricky Gervais, like, my guy is blunt, straight to the point. All right, guys, let's get this one started. Take everything here with a pinch of salt, and if any joke flies over my head, please let me know in the comment section. Love you all.
Of course, the word queer has changed. Again, traditionally, the word queer used to mean someone who was attracted to the same sex as themselves, a gay man. Right? Now, the word queer can mean a straight man who wants some attention.
Okay.
I'm all queer now. Yeah, I'm right queer now. I am, yeah. What about your girlfriend? Yeah, she's queer and all. We're just two queers queering each other up. Suck a cock? Nah. No, didn't think so. I'm not that sort of queer. What sort of a queer are you? Dyed my hair blue. So did my grandmother, and she fucking loved cock, so what we say it. No evidence for that. We never had that conversation.
Yes. His granny will be like, no, Ricky, no.
Well, I am woke now, and I can prove it.
Okay.
Here you go. I love illegal immigrants. Yeah, sue me now. Sometimes I go down to
the biggest joke I've heard. Okay.
Dover for the day, right? And I look out, right? I look for a boat, and I see a dinghy with about 60 of them, and I go over here, like, right? And I pull them into shore, and I go, women and children first. They go, there are no women and children. Just you lads, is it? Just, come on, lads. Come on, lads. If I go down there one day and there's no boat, I am absolutely fucking gutted. I just sort of wander into town, and I stand by the traffic lights, and I wait for a big lorry to pull up, right? And I look underneath, and there's a lad sort of clutching like that. And I go, where you headed? And he goes, Gary Lineker's house. I go, it's just down there.
This is brutal truth. This is brutal reality. The sarcasm, though.
Change is my point. Like the word handicapped, right? Again, traditionally, that was the politically correct term, the all-inclusive term for cripples and shit, right? But then they went, no, we want to be disabled. They didn't want to be disabled. They said, we want to be referred to as disabled. We don't like the term handicapped anymore. Stop using it. Say disabled.
Exactly.
We went, okay, fine. And that's great. Just tell me the rules. And in fact, I'm a stickler for the rules. Like, if I was on a beach and a woman came running up and went, help, my handicapped toddler's drowning. I'd go, sorry, you're what, love? What? My handicapped toddler's drowning and he can't swim. Whoa, do you mean your disabled toddler is drowning? She'd go, yeah.
Dead
I go,
already.
right, well, dead. Wasted too much time being woke, didn't I?
Thank you.
We're just one species of narcissistic ape. And some people on social media get annoyed when I say we're apes, you know, religious types, Americans. One bloke said to me, speak for yourself, dude, I ain't no ape. And I sent back, well, you are, because we're all apes. He went, nah, what's a gorilla ever done? We've walked on the moon. I sent back, what do you mean we? You've done fuck all. You've spelt moon wrong. It's weird, isn't it, when people take credit for the sort of rest of the species, because that's what's pushed civilization forward, you know, a few geniuses along the way. Like, there's 8 billion people on this planet. Most of us do nothing. We eat shit and die. Like, if there was a meteor heading towards Earth to definitely destroy it, 4 billion people would get down on their knees and pray to their particular god, and a few hundred scientists would work out how to get Bruce Willis up there to stop it.
Bruce Willis.
A child born today can expect to live to about 100. And scientists said soon that'll be 120. And science also said that in the near future, there's no reason with proper care and attention that human beings won't regularly live to 150 years old. Which is amazing until you remember that we get a set number of brain cells, right? Which we only lose. You can't get them back. So in the future, there's going to be 15 billion people on the planet. You know? Half of them are going to be over 100, and they're all going to have Alzheimer's. It's going to be like Dawn of the Dead. It's going to be fucking horrible. My auntie died of Alzheimer's. I don't know how you die of Alzheimer's. She forgot to live. Right? I've been looking into infant mortality rates recently for research. It's not a fucking fetish. Like,
better not.
A child born today in the UK has a percentage chance of survival of 99.8%, which is incredible. I thought, is that just the mollycoddled West? And I was putting in third world countries. And even in Africa, it's like 96.5%. In the wilds of Africa, where everything wants to fucking eat a newborn baby, babies are vulnerable enough, aren't they? In Africa, a baby can be born in a mud hut. There's a lion outside. It's covered in blood because they can't wash it. They've got no water. Oh, and it's already got AIDS. Now...
Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Talk about offensive. Wait, where in Africa are you talking about? People being born in a mud hut and there's a lion outside. Ricky.
By the time that joke goes on Netflix, it'll be nuanced. There'll be an underlying satirical point, I'll claim. But until then, all I've got is, baby's got AIDS. I know that it's funny. I just have to work out why. You can't always find an actor with the same disability as the person they're portraying. They're fucking actors. What if they did a biopic of Helen Keller, the deaf, dumb and blind girl? Well, what's the chances of finding a deaf, dumb and blind actress who can play that role? And if you did, you go run into the director and go, we found a deaf, dumb and blind girl. What did she say? She didn't even answer the fucking phone. Oh, don't get me started. Cultural appropriation. Have you heard of that? Cultural appropriation. The latest.
I'm not gonna lie, that term cultural appropriation, I don't like it. I do not like it personally.
Cultural appropriation. Have you heard of that? Cultural appropriation. The latest no-no. Now, again, in my day, it was considered a good thing to swap ideas with other cultures, with other nations, to share things with other races, to assimilate.
Yes.
It was the opposite of racist. Now it's racist. Gwen Stefani got in trouble in her last video because she had her blonde hair in dreadlocks. People go, no, black people invented dreadlocks, you can't have them, you're white, that's racist. Jamie Oliver got in trouble when he put out authentic jerk chicken recipe. People go, no, black people invented that, you can't have it, you're white, that's racist. Now, black people, they use the N-word, don't they? We invented that.
Oh, that is so true. Like, growing up as a kid, yeah, I used to get so confused. I was like, you hate the N-word. Why do we call ourselves the N-word? They said, no, because you're black, you can say it. But I said, it still doesn't change the meaning. They said, no, if you say the N-word, it's like we're saying bro. But if you say the N-word, it's not. So let's just scrap the N-word entirely. Or let's all use it. But I don't know. To be honest, that N-word is something that I don't really like as well. All right, I don't like it because of how it's been used. If you're using it normally, how can you be using it normally? Like, it's so very weird. I mean, I grew up in Africa, so maybe I don't feel what the Americans feel. But even in church, they tell us, do not say the N-word. So we don't really say it.
jerk chicken recipe. People go, no, black people invented that. You can't have it. You're white. That's racist. Now, black people, they use the N-word, don't they? We invented that.
Yes, you did.
You can get sued in this country for saying someone's gay if they're not, you know, which is a homophobic law, because you can't be sued the other way around. You can't be sued for saying someone's not gay if they are, which seems unfair, doesn't it? Like, I could go up to Britain's biggest gay and go, all right, Alton, all right, and he'd love that, he'd fucking love that. If that's your game, you want to be top of the pile, so to speak, right? I go, all right, Alton. You go, yeah. I go, ha, 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 ha. You're not a gay. You go, I bloody am. You go, I'm going to sue you. I go, you can't. You can't. You go, but know that I am gay. I go, I don't believe you are. You go, well, come on with me and see the shit I do if you don't believe me. I promised you more about China, and this is an amazing statistic, okay? This is true, look at that, right? In China, there are 10 million Chinese paedophiles. 10 million Chinese paedophiles in China, and there's not enough kids. Because they've been restricting the birth. There's all these poor pedos, and they're going, where's all the fucking kids? Like, you know, fuck me.
I'm surprised the woke generation have not tried to cancel Ricky. Yo, the words coming out of his mouth. He's so bold, you know. He's got big balls. Guys, what do you think? What do you think? Like, the way he's addressing these issues. What is your opinion about it? I would really like to know. But for me, I believe that it's good to shed light on issues like, you know, that elephant in the room. I think it's important we talk about it rather than ignore it, because elephants are very big, they're massive. So if there's an elephant in the room, there's no way you cannot see it. So I don't know, I think it's good to address it. I mean, let me know what you think. Yeah, because I know a lot of people are getting offended by this. I'm very thick kid, so it's really hard to offend me.
We're having to double up here, and I just thought of a joke then. I can't do it. It is actually too offensive. Okay.
Wait. You thought of a joke that is too offensive. Oh my God. Now I want to hear it.
All these poor pedos, and they're going, where's all the fucking kids? Like, you know, fuck me. We're having to double up here, and I just thought of a joke then. I can't do it. It is actually too offensive. Okay, all right, I'll do it. But remember, you can't choose your own thoughts, okay? And I just had this thought, right? Chinese paedophile goes up to a little Chinese kid, and he goes, do you want a puppy? And the kid goes, I'm not hungry. We're going to be the first generation that future generations are jealous of, right? Because we had it all, and we're using it all up. We're using up all the fresh water. We're using up all the fossil fuel, right? Usually you look back in history and you feel sorry for it. You go, oh, how did they live like that? Oh, how did they get around? No indoor toilets. I've got 9 toilets in my house. And sometimes I just run around flushing them for a laugh. Just so that in 40 years' time, Greta Thunberg has to shit out of a window. I've got 28 radiators. I always have them on full. Then I put the aircon on full, and it sort of settles at about 20 degrees. Lovely. It's how the cat likes it. She loves it at 20 degrees. And I spoil my cat. I love cats. I love having a cat. Think about cats are great, but if you let them out, they bring home the most disgusting things. Last week, mine brought home a scouser with herpes. And it wasn't quite dead, so I had to get it by its legs and crack its head against the table.
A scouser with herpes. How does he think? No, really. I question myself. how does Ricky Gervais think? He said you don't choose your thoughts. But what demons has he got that suggests the thoughts that he gets in his head? How can you think this way, bro? How can you think this way? I mean, I must say, addressing the elephant in the room is very important. A lot of people are scared to address the elephant in the room. And I would say I give up to him for addressing it. Yeah, I give up to him, okay? The only thing I would say, yeah, is his means. Like, okay, it brings us back to this question. Does the means justify the end? Or does the end justify the means? All right? At the end of the day, these issues are being addressed, all right? And people are made aware of it. But, guys, let me know in the comment section. Let me know. All I care about is that it's been addressed and, yeah, it's been put in people's minds, all right? We're here to think about it. But, yeah, does the means justify the end? Or does the end justify the means? But anyway, give up to Ricky Gervais for having so much balls. For having so much balls, mate. Very hard to swallow this, you know. Anyway, love, guys.
Oh, I love you more than words can say. You are me. Oh, you are the light that shines in my way. You are me. Oh, I love you more than words can say. You are me. Oh, you are the light that shines in my way.